And good morning. How is everybody out there? We want to welcome you back into the heart of Jackson County. Man, what a week it has truly been for us, and for many of you guys out there as well. It has been one heck of a week. Keith, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can everybody back there in the back hear me okay? Awesome, awesome. We've got a very, very special guest here with us today. I think you guys are going to really enjoy the visit that we have from our special guest. Her and her husband are wonderful, wonderful people. They are big supporters of the heart of Jackson County, and we are big supporters of theirs, aren't we, Keith?
That's right.
So we are going to be introducing her a little bit later. She's got her husband at work. She's got him working his fingers to the bone. He's not allowed to leave work or do anything else, but she is the face, the voice. But we want to say welcome. We want to say welcome to her. The business that they have is an amazing business. It is a woman-owned business. Am I correct in that? It is a local business. It is sourced, ran, and owned right here in Jackson County. So we're going to be getting into that in just a little bit. But first, I want to remind everybody what we are, what we're about, and if you didn't see the first episode that we had, I want to reiterate again what we're going to be doing here, so bear with me. The Heart of Jackson County is an in-depth news, opinion, and community focused. Here I go. Yeah. I say what I say, and if you don't like it, that's it. A community-focused program. We are dedicated to discussing social, economic, agricultural, and all other issues that impact the citizens of Jackson County. We're going to feature interviews, which we are doing today. She is our very first guest, and we're very proud to have her as our first guest. Business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, county and city leaders, and highlight what it is about Jackson County that makes it so doggone unique for the state of Florida, which it is.
And special.
And very special. And the very special citizens and people that live, work, and spend their hard-earned tax dollars here in this county. We are so grateful for them. I mean, we are grateful for ourselves too, because we're in that group of people as well. But always remember, support local, and reach out. And if some of our local businesses or business entrepreneurs or the places that you like to shop from don't have what you want, let them know. Keith, you got anything to add?
Yeah, I want to just want to thank everybody. We've had lots and lots of views. A lot of people have contacted us. They really appreciate the effort that we're putting in trying to get this information out, trying to be a community-oriented broadcast show.
That's correct.
So we appreciate all the contact, everybody that's reached out to us, everybody that's viewed it, even if you haven't liked it or subscribe to any of the channels, that's fine. The viewers is what we need. The information that we're putting out is what we need to go out. So that's what we're here for. That's why we do this. And me and Lee were talking about this the other day. I want y'all to understand, we're not getting paid for this. This is something that we do on our off time, and we don't expect anything like that from anybody. We do this because we are part of the community, and we want to see our community succeed in whatever aspect it is.
That's correct.
So that's the reason that we decided and we talked about doing all this. So we do want to thank everybody that's watched these videos and in the comments that were left and emails and all that stuff. And we're going to put up that contact information. You want me to go ahead and put that up now?
Yeah, let's throw that up right now. I got you. You got it? All right, let's throw that up there again.
All right, so that's our contact information. We have the YouTube channel. The X is at the Heart of JCO. Facebook is the Heart of Jackson County, and of course our email is the heartofjacksoncounty@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I didn't read off the YouTube channel. It's at the Heart of Jackson County.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see our videos. You can reach out to us, leave comments.
Yeah.
Email is probably, I would say, probably the better of the choice. But
yeah, and as a matter of fact, this episode, we got a very, very special trivia contest and a very, very special gift to give away, courtesy of our guest. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. It's going to be a little bit of a brain teaser, that is my phone. I forgot to silence, and locally our producer is going to push the button on the side that silenced it.
It is what it is.
That's it. That's right.
But also, before we go any further, there's some more stuff we want to talk about. Normally, around July the 1st, it's like the beginning of the new fiscal year. A lot of our laws and things become effective on July the 1st.
Yes, they do.
And I know this was part of the videos that we've done in the past. A lot of people really appreciated that. And I do have some that we want to talk about today. We're only going to go over a few of them. There are a bunch of them that became effective July the 1st.
There were. And some deeply significant ones that have changed as
absolutely.
well.
Absolutely. And I look for these, and I'm going to say it again, we support law enforcement, military, veterans, first responders, all that stuff. So some of these really will affect them. It'll also affect some of the people in Jackson County. So I do want to cover some of these. Are
absolutely.
you ready?
I'm ready. Go for it.
Right.
Let's do it.
So the first one, it was originally, I'm sorry, it was House Bill 351, and it's a new law. It's called dangerous speeding. All right. Now, I know nobody in Jackson County speeds, so I don't really think this is going to affect anybody.
Traffic cops everywhere in Jackson County. They snag them
I know,
like a snatch hook.
I just know that the community themselves are more responsible than that.
They are. But we do see a lot of it. You know, I can tell you this before you get into that. That was one of the biggest things from last year that we heard was the presence of those law enforcement personnel out in the county, our rural areas. I mean, you take Highway 2 from Malone to the Georgia line, right? Son, you can lay the hammer down there, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's areas like up North River Road, areas like that. And if something was to happen there,
it takes a while to get there.
Boy, it's going to take a while.
And really, right there at Highway 2 and was that Timberlane Road?
Timberlane Road.
There have been a lot of bad accidents right there. I mean, they've done some stuff. They put the flashing stop signs, I think, up there, the rumble strips or something.
But it's still up to you.
It is.
And that right foot.
That's right.
That's right. So please obey the speed limit laws. And if you don't want to think of yourself, think of other people whenever you're doing that. So go ahead, Keith.
All right. So it was, sorry, House Bill 351 establishes a new crime under Florida law, and it's entitled the dangerous excessive speeding. Okay. So the offense refers to situations where drivers go at least 50 miles per hour over the speed limit, which that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Anyway. I mean, even a 25 mile per hour speed zone is 75.
If you're on some of the back roads on the north and the west side of our county, now we're talking about state maintained highway where traffic laws are enforced.
Anywhere the public is present and driving, absolutely.
You got some places that are 35, 45 miles an hour, and there are folks, I don't know them, I'm just going to make an assumption here, that there are folks that they will put the hammer down, buddy.
Yeah. Well, anything over 50 miles per hour and under the same law, speeding at 100 miles per hour or more in a way that threatens the people or property around them. Under this law, first-time violators can receive up to 30 days in jail.
Doesn't that sound a little bit like that sentence that you read that says willful and wanton. Remember the old what was it, 318? I can't remember the statute right now. But the willful and wanton disregard for public safety.
That's correct. And also up to 30 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Now, subsequent offenses can yield up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $1,000.
So that would be repeat, and we still do have that habitual traffic offender.
Absolutely.
So that habitual traffic offender law is nothing to play about.
If there's any law enforcement out there that's watching this video, the statute itself is going to be 316.1922. So we have to, if you're one of those that likes to drive 100 or better or 50 miles per hour of the speed limit, you probably need to slow down some.
Yeah, that's right. It's
not just a traffic citation anymore. It's not a notice to appear. It's a criminal charge now.
Yeah, so I think that's why they put that language in there about the willful and wanton disregard, so it could fall under
public
that.
Safety.
Absolutely.
So let me go ahead and go to the next one. While we're talking about more laws for law enforcement, just to touch on this one real quick, it was House Bill 383. which is significant to me.
It's significant to me because we've been waiting. I've been waiting 3 decades for this to change.
So it refers to gun purchases by law enforcement officers. So House Bill 383 exempts law enforcement officers, correctional officers, and service members from the 3-day mandatory waiting period after buying a firearm.
Wait, what?
That means, let me explain. Would you like me to explain?
Please.
I'll explain. As such, these figures may take immediate possession of a purchased firearm after a successful background check, which is in line with the rules of those who hold a concealed weapons license.
Right, of course. Absolutely.
So if you hold a concealed weapons license and you go up there, you purchase a firearm, you're allowed to leave right then with the firearm. Well, now with this law, law enforcement, corrections, and the service members have that same luxury, even if you don't have the concealed weapons license. Okay. So, and it never made sense to me anyway.
Me neither.
That's
me neither.
My personal opinion. So, that's 2 of them. Do you want me to cover the other one?
You're talking about the one for the registry for animal cruelty and abuse?
Yes. Woo. So, let me find it here on my paper. All right, animal cruelty laws. House Bill 255 covers Animal Cruelty Database. So this establishes a harsher penalty for animal cruelty, which includes intentionally torturing an animal to death. In addition, the law requires the FDLE to post a searchable database on its website as of January the 1st, 2026, with the names of those who have been convicted of animal cruelty.
Now, it doesn't specify whether it's any type of what level of crime. It's just animal cruelty, period.
It says convicted of animal cruelty.
That's it.
So that's what it is. It's dubbed Dexter's Law. The legislation this was brought after a sheltered dog named Dexter was adopted and later found beheaded in South Florida. Yeah. So
that's horrible.
That was the name of the dog, was Dexter.
That's horrible. That sounds like that's one of the profile criteria for serial killers. Right. You know that, right?
Yes, absolutely. So that's 3. I have more. We'll take these probably per episode. We'll probably cover some more stuff like that. But I just wanted to go ahead and cover some of these. These will and can affect Jackson County and local law enforcement.
Absolutely.
So, just trying to get some of that information out there.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to add at this point?
I do. I just want to say how grateful and thankful we are to you guys. I want to give thanks to the good Lord for, again, bringing these concepts together that we had, you and I and Tyler and these guys that we talked about this. And, prayer works. I don't know if you guys know that, but I dare you to try it out. There's an old country song, thank God for unanswered prayers sometimes. And I got to tell you, there are some things that I can point to in my life that I was like, Lord, this is what I want. I didn't get it. And then later on, I was like, Lord, thank you for not giving me what I wanted.
Be careful
what you ask for, because as my daddy said, you just might get it.
That's right.
And then what are you going to do with it once you got it? So I just want to say thanks again from the bottom of our hearts, Keith and Lee, or Lee and Keith, and everybody out there who's participating with us. Thank you so much for recognizing this unique programming and recognizing the core values that we stand for: God, faith, family, our law enforcement, our children, our elderly
community,
the community, our faith community, our entrepreneurs, business owners, our military, our veterans, our school teachers, the guys that are, it's like that Alabama song, for the men and the women that drive the big rigs, hauling down the loads and working behind the scenes and doing everything that keeps this country, this county running. We love you very much. We support you, and we love the people who support you too. Right. We are in that class. Not only we do support you, but you also support us in a way too. So thanks again.
I do want to explain this too. When we're talking about law enforcement and first responders, we're also including any of the dispatchers. I don't want y'all to feel like we're leaving anybody out.
Dispatchers are the first responders.
They're the first line of the first responder.
Let me tell you something. In my book, you can have a deputy or a police officer, a city kitty, as I like to call them, which I was in my career at one time. You can have a city kitty. Heck, you can set up a camera that can read a tag with a radar unit in it that's certified through the state of Florida, and they can send you a ticket in the mail. But if you don't have a competent, trained and caring dispatcher, whether it be a 911 call or a non-emergency call, or just a call to say, hey, I need somebody to talk. Dispatchers get those calls all the time.
Yeah.
That dispatcher is the first responder. And the biggest key that you got to think about when it comes to a dispatcher is, from a law enforcement standpoint, they never get to show up to the call. Mm. They never get to participate. They get that adrenaline dump, that cortisol release. They get that anxiety, that heightened fight or flight syndrome. And then they just have to say,
next call.
Next call. So that is mental health for them, and support for them, and leadership for them is so vitally important that it be on point all the time, because our dispatchers, whether it be for police, fire, rescue, power line companies, anyone that takes that call is the first responder. And sometimes they are not recognized as such. And I want you to know that Keith and I, and the people that we know, we recognize them as being our first responders.
All right. With that, we are going to we're going to take a quick break, but to you, it's going to be instantaneous.
It's going to be just a second.
We're going to get our very first guest over here in just a minute, and we're going to be right back to you.
Absolutely.
All right. Here we go.
All right. See you in a second.
And we're back.
And we are back. And we're going to be coming at you at a different angle this time. Normally we're looking this way. We're going to be looking this way now. This is one of our interview cameras. And joining us today is a very, very special guest, our first guest.
Very first guest.
And we are so proud that she and the family that she represents, the mother she is, the business owner she is, and the wife and the community leader that she is. We're so happy to have you here, Dawn Hatcher.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Dawn, you want to lead in and tell us a little bit about who you are, you and Jason, your husband, your family, where you guys come from, your roots, and then we can talk about Springhill Harvest.
Okay. Well, first of all, as Lee's already said, I'm Dawn Hatcher. I'm married to Jason Hatcher. We've been married going on 30 years now. We have 2 children. I have a daughter, Brianna. She's a licensed physical therapy assistant. And then we have our son, Brock. He's at college at Tifton at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, getting his crop production degree. And I'm a retired teacher. I taught 26 years at Slocum.
God bless you.
And Jason, of course, he's always been a farmer. Farm just runs through his blood. He's a 5th generation farmer. He remembers the days of when he was on the tractor, being 5 years old with his granddaddy.
That's awesome.
To like saying at age 15, being able to buy his own brand new truck from his own watermelon, crop.
Well, Cottondale and Graceville used to be big watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys remember the days. Watermelon Alley. I wish those days would. There's a lot of things about those days, Dawn, that we wish would come back.
Right, exactly.
Like all this.
Yeah, like all this.
That's right. That's right. And remembering back then, of course, I'm a red top. I was born and raised in Fayette, Alabama. Then I went to Slocum, and I've got the privilege of teaching 26 years at Slocum.
Wow.
And Jason, of course, he's a Hornet.
Yes, he
born
is.
And raised there in Cottondale.
Go Cottondale Hornets.
So, and like I said, we've just been together, and we felt the Lord leading us to create this business last year.
Yeah.
And so we've now officially been open a year.
I know it, and it's been a heck of a year, hasn't it, Dawn?
Yeah, it has.
You want to tell us about the journey from where you guys transitioned to? I know you guys were doing this before, but now where you're at now, it is you and Jason and your family.
Right.
And you guys have got a lot of support. You got some employees. You want to send a shout out to some of your employees out there?
Yes, I would love to shout out to all my employees, because we have a very great staff that helps us daily. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
That's true.
Of course, first and foremost, the good Lord is the one we need to give all the credit to.
Amen to that.
But having my staff helps Jason and I tremendously. And their friends also, and just it's like I said, we want our atmosphere to be, a family-oriented atmosphere where when anybody that comes in, they feel welcome and they feel like they're at home. And that's the total vibe that I wanted for my place to be.
Well, I can tell you guys nailed that, because when you walk into that store up there, it's like, it doesn't feel like that's the first time you've been there. It feels like this is the multiple time you've been there because it's such a warm, welcoming atmosphere, and that storefront that you guys built into that big processing area that you have. That Springhill Harvest is just phenomenal, Dawn.
Thank you.
I got to give
appreciate
you
that.
a lot of credit for the way you helped design that and the concept that you had.
Thank you. Yep. Well, like I said, Jason, he put a lot of time into and thought into making sure, and then he and I, with, like you said, the design of the store and what goes into the store and how it was to get that type atmosphere that we were looking for.
Let's show a picture of everybody, show a picture of everybody. That would be a very hard picture to have. Let's show a picture to everybody of one of the parts of the storefront there off of Highway 2. I'm sorry, Highway 2. Good Lord. I say what I say. Right there off of 4 Points at top of Springhill. If you're going eastbound towards Campbellton, you can't miss it once you pass over Peanut Road. Trust me, you can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
And if you're coming from 231 on the Chipley Highway from that way, you can't miss it either. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, big piece of property.
That's right.
Yep. All right, let's swap over to that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Springhill Harvest. And that's from the road view, that beautiful fence there. I love that fence. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. It's very
I love that
I
fence.
love the fence. How did you get the rainbow up there?
Yeah, how'd you get that rainbow up there, Dawn?
Hey, the good Lord.
Amen to that.
Okay.
So that's a little bit of the storefront from Highway. I keep saying Highway 2. Good Lord. From Campbellton / Chipley Highway right there at the four-way stop, which a lot a lot run, don't they, Dawn?
Right. They do. They
Good
do.
Lord, they run that.
A lot of accidents.
You guys
do
know
I
that.
need to find a law about not running red lights and stop signs?
That stop
That's
sign.
right. That's
All
right.
those flashing lights, and they
say-
still run
and they
right
still,
through it.
even with
Yeah.
the bumpers on the road, they just cannot seem to.
Let's show folks an interior shot. I'm sorry, no, that's not an interior shot. This is some of your
Yeah.
local products. This is y'all's watermelons. You want to talk about them a little bit?
Yes. Of course, we grow several things, but three of the main things that we grow are our green peanuts, our fresh shell peas, and our watermelons. And the good Lord this year has really blessed us with a great crop. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have what we have.
That's right. That's right. You know, there was a little bit in the beginning of the year that everybody was saying, "Oh Lord, please, 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 let the rain stop."
Yeah.
And now we got enough rain, and I know for you and the agriculture community out there, there were spots in Jackson County that didn't get the same kind of rain that we got everywhere.
Right.
But you guys have been very, very blessed.
Yes, we have.
And I thank the good Lord for that too. Let's
most
go back to
definitely.
another shot here. This is some of the delicious zucchini and red potatoes. Gosh, I love those red potatoes. And some squash. You want to talk about those right there? It looks like you got some onions hanging down there off of some nails.
Yes. As far as this goes, the good thing about is having a good support system of friends that actually grow stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have good farmer friends that grow things, and we all help each other out on, like they buy stuff from us, we buy stuff from them, and
Right.
it gives us all what we need to present it to the public.
Yeah, because all this stuff is really, really hyper local here.
Right.
Very hyper local.
Right.
And when I say hyper local, I mean with just a small amount of driving distance. That's where all these vegetables and produce come from.
Right.
That you also feature in your Springhill Harvest Market. So it's not just about Dawn and Jason.
No.
It's about the community and the context that you guys
Right.
have as an agricultural community.
Right, and like with my store too, I like to help anyone in the community that might have something that they want to sell. Because right now within my store, for example, I have a young lady that she lives just right down the road. She does her own soaps and candles, and
Oh,
I
they
have it in
smell
there.
amazing too. They do.
They do. And then, of course, I've got some local cornmeal that by the Eric Family Farms. That's just a few things.
And that's heirloom corn, isn't it?
It is. It's heirloom white
those
corn,
grits
yes.
and cornmeal is ground
Yes.
from, isn't it?
Yes,
And it's amazing too. It's in the little black bags.
exactly.
Yep, I love that stuff. Let's show an inside shot of some of the products, the canned and the glass bottles that you have there. The stuff that you have, as my granny used to say, put up.
Well, what you're looking at right here, you'll see, of course, our local beekeeper Mr. Smiley, Mr. Alan Schaefer, he's our, he puts his bees on our crop, and we greatly appreciate him.
Well, that helps, doesn't it?
It does. And then the other honey that you see, I have some other friends that I have some of their honey as well. And then a lot of our jarred items and stuff that we have, I have some that are local people, and then most of it is ours that we have a place that has helped us in putting them up.
Oh, that's good. That's very important. Up in that picture right there, if you look in that cold drink, that cooler area, you can actually see there's some fresh local eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then right next to those fresh local eggs are those black bags of that heirloom cornmeal.
Right, and then beside that, we also do, we have 2 dairies that we deal with,
Mm-hmm.
and Shady Lanes and Red Top Dairy. They bring us great, delicious fresh milk.
Fresh milk.
Weekly.
That's right.
And
my daddy loved that stuff. I like it, maybe because I wasn't raised on it the same way from the generation, but it is good. I've tried it, I've tasted it, and it is really, really good.
Right, and then my eggs, they're all grown by local community members that bring me their eggs too.
It's important. So what you really have here is like this Springhill market, which was the concept that you and Jason come up with, but is what it is now, is that as big, or what's the word I'm looking for, Keith? Diverse as what you thought it would be? Did you think that it would explode like this on the inside of your storefront, your market area?
No, when we did this last year, we had no idea that we would be where we are now. But of course, again, and I know I'm going to keep saying this, and that's why I say what I say, because if it wasn't for the good Lord,
Amen.
We wouldn't have that, and we wouldn't be where we are. That's why when you look at my sign, or you look at anything that I have, it says fresh from the farm, blessed by the Son, because
Amen.
He is the one that allowed us to do this. And so it is His.
So I do have a question for you. So your original concept was not what you have now. It was a lot smaller.
Well,
design,
it's
or?
not that. We had what we have now, but I didn't expect to already be needing to expand my store.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could,
in 1 year. In
1 year.
Yeah.
And you know, I've got to tell you, I know for a fact, Jack, that this is not what you saw for your first year. Not at all. I know that for a fact.
No.
I mean, to see the explosion and to see the crops and the amount of response and support that you've gotten from all your local farmer communities, it's been unbelievable. I mean, look at the outside.
Yeah, we
You've got You've got plants, ferns, poinsettias. I don't know, marigolds. You've got all kind. You do boiled peanuts, fresh boiled peanuts.
Yes, we boil peanuts daily, and like I said, our community has been phenomenal on supporting us, and our county has been phenomenal, because we have people all over the county and our neighboring counties, as well as our neighboring states, that come and visit us, and they visit us every time they come down to go. They visit us and stop in and stop on the way back.
Well, I'll tell you this: there is a few family farms in Jackson County that have a concept similar to this, and I'll tell you this, Dawn. It's already been told and already been put out there and acknowledged that they're out. They're done. They don't have nothing left. They're finished for the year with all of their local stuff. You and Jason?
We're still going.
Still going, aren't you?
Still going, and we'll have, we hope and pray to have peas through frost, and we should have our green peanuts through November.
That's amazing. I love, trust me, we love them peanuts, don't we, Keith?
Peanuts?
We may or may not have bought enough from you last year.
And I may not have eaten enough.
May not. I may still have some put up in the freezer.
I know I do. So.
Springhill Harvest, Jason Hatcher, Dawn Hatcher, they're 2 wonderful children, and the roots that they have in this community speaks volumes to the response and to the actual influx of people and support that you've had. You want to talk a little bit about what some of the stuff you have there in front of you?
Oh yeah, just right in front of me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did that, didn't I?
Yep.
Right in front of me is just some of the different things. It's just a sampling of what we offer.
A very small sampling.
Yeah, of what we offer at Springhill Harvest, like pickled okra. We have everybody loves pickled okra. Apparently,
My mouth's watering right now.
And candied jalapenos, and then our pasta sauce and our apple butter that we have made for us. But like I said, that's just a small sampling.
And you've got some over here behind you, some of your T-shirts.
Yes, we have. I have a local friend of mine that Trinity Creations that did my shirts. I have 2 different kinds that you can get.
We've got one up there, which is beautiful, fresh from the farm, blessed by the sun, which is your motto.
Yes. And then, of course, we've got our hats that 67 Liz did for us.
Oh, we love
67
Liz.
He did a phenomenal job on
Kerry
those.
is an amazing friend and a great business owner and entrepreneur. He is.
Yes. And then, of course, you can see we also offer like Mayhaw jelly.
Oh, I can tell you that Mayhaw jelly is good. You know, I got 2 empty, one and almost another empty jar of that at the house.
Yeah,
I keep that Mayhaw jelly.
What
is that over there behind Keith? You've got
that spicy pickled garlic.
Spicy pickled garlic.
You'll take that.
I will take that. I will pay you double.
It's $100 a jar.
That is not enough.
And then we have honey with the comb for those that just like to have it just to see.
And do you have anything there at the store? I won't say store, at the market, that is for the little ones, for the kids? Because we see a lot of pictures of you posting.
Oh, yeah.
Almost everybody that comes into Springhill Harvest stops, poses. The kids are always just smiling and grinning. You've got like little trinkets. And I know for a fact that if you want any kind of little toy or trinket from John Deere, Jason Hatcher has got that. Jason Hatcher's got that at Springhill Market.
Yes. Well, as far as he loves looking up and finding the John Deere tractors, the Masseys, the Fords to have there, the little antique type ones to have, as well as the Matchbox. But then also something that's very important to me in my store that goes back to all my years of teaching is my little library that I have in the store. I have my little library corner that's for the children, that when they come in, they can sit down and they can color, or they can get a book and read it. And then I also have offered this up for any of the community kids, or even if somebody's traveling, they're going to stop back by, they can get a book and take it with them and bring it back.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
And we have had, what's been so great is, and these are all books that are from my years of teaching, as well as from my mother, from her when she was alive, that she had. And then I also have like people in the community, and some of my ones that stop in with us when they're traveling, that have brought and donated books.
That's awesome. So if anybody out there wants to contribute, you can give them a call. We're going to post all of their content and contact information following this broadcast. Now, I want to say, Dawn, I personal disclosure here, I saw this property and this land, and I cannot believe the transformation that, with God as the head of y'all's plans, designs, your hopes, your dreams, putting Him first.
Right.
And the things that you and Jason have went through over the last year with Springhill Harvest, crops, seeds dying off. I mean, gosh almighty, the hurdles that you guys have literally scaled over.
Right.
And then here you are with this. God has truly, truly blessed you and Jason and your family. And you are in turn now blessing the community back with what you offer and the service you provide.
Well, and like I said, we never thought that we would be where we are right now, but we're so thankful. And like I said, so thankful for our community.
That's right. Yeah, and that brings us back around to what the heart of Jackson County actually is. I mean, it's this. This is Dawn, Jason, their family, the service, their employees, the people that actually help them bring in the crops, process the crops, deliver the crops. I mean, because you guys sell to all over the place, don't you?
Right. We not only sell at our market there, we also take and deliver to some grocery stores around within the tri-state area.
Yeah. You're not just a Springhill Harvest Market. You are a family-owned commercial farm.
Right, we are.
Yeah.
Right.
With millions of acres, maybe one day. no, Lord, I'm not wishing that on you. No, I take that back.
No.
Hundreds one day, maybe hundreds instead of thousands, maybe hundreds.
I'm content.
Amen.
I'm content.
Amen. Yeah.
Now, we are going to post your information along with this video, but do you want to go ahead and say it while we're on the
Sure.
video? You want to give some contact information?
Sure, I can give some contact information. So if you need to get a hold of me, my number is 850-573-0595. Our address is 4536 Highway 273, Graceville, Florida. I always try to make sure I tell everybody that we're at the crossing there at Springhill at the four-way, because sometimes on some of the media maps it takes people by our place. So just always remember, it's the big gray barn right at the four-way.
2 big old green gates.
Yes.
Beautiful fence. And I'm telling you, folks, if you drive on Peanut Road or Chipley/Campbellton Highway 273, if you miss it,
put your phone down.
you might need to go see an eye doctor. Put your phone, put your phone
down.
down.
If you missed it, you were looking at
That's right. Put your phone down.
Or we might need to talk about the cell phone policy.
Well, that might be in my list.
It might be. It might be.
So.
Okay, so here we're going to come to is there anything that you want to add, Keith, before we go to our next segment? Or Dawn, you want to any shout outs or anything?
No, I just want to tell everyone thank you. Thank you for all the support that we've been given this year, and we continue to be that continues to be given to us. We wouldn't be where we are, first and foremost, without God, but then second of all, without all of you. And we thank y'all very much.
Amen. Well, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate, and I know Keith does too, that you say that because, faith in God and our faith community and what has led us to this. Not only are you and Jason having something that's so unique, but coming on a program like this, the Heart of Jackson County, which is also a one-of-a-kind, unique content broadcast, I think it matches up pretty dadgum well.
Right.
Absolutely. And we want to offer you an invitation to come back again.
Yeah. Oh, I'd
Is
appreciate
that okay?
that. Oh, yes.
All right,
Most
good.
definitely, anytime.
Good.
And we're going to lead into our trivia
Today
contest.
we've got a trivia contest.
A trivia contest.
And not only is it a trivia contest, but it ties in with our special guest, Dawn Hatcher. So I'm going to put something up on the screen. I'm going to put a little blurb in our video content. But here's going to be the rules of the contest. Keith, you ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
All right, so the rules of the contest, first off, we need an answer by email. So we're going to put up the contact information again, but the answer has to come by email.
Absolutely.
So commenting on Facebook and all that stuff, we appreciate it. However, we need the email. That way we can verify the date and the timestamp.
The timestamp,
Right,
absolutely.
so we need that email. Second off, if there's a person involved in this trivia that, I don't know how to word that. I have to be careful with what I'm saying here. I don't want to give it away.
The person in the trivia cannot win the trivia.
Cannot win the trivia.
Right.
Yep.
Neither Keith, wait a minute, you're Keith. I'm Lee. Neither Keith or Lee or Dawn.
No, yeah.
Or anybody else involved in the broadcast or production of the show are not eligible to win this trivia contest.
And let's go ahead and tell them what the prize for the trivia is going to be.
Absolutely.
Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Dawn, go ahead.
So as far as today, the prize will be a $40 gift card to come out to Springhill Harvest and be able to shop with us and get, some merchandise that you like.
Okay.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn.
You're welcome.
$40. Actually, believe it or not, we'll go a long way at Springhill Harvest.
Yes.
That place is amazing to go visit. The prices are extremely reasonable and local. So think about it.
Yep. And the winner of this trivia contest, this week we will announce the winner next week.
That's right.
On the next broadcast. So
next Saturday.
Next Saturday, we will let you know who won the $40. And I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going up on the screen now. I got to tell the two criteria. There's two specific criteria. Maybe we should just do one. Let's just do the one. We're going to do the one criteria. We were going to add a second one, but let's go with the primary criteria. And the only primary criteria to winning the trivia contest is you need to be able to correctly identify who this person is. Okay? I'm going to put a picture on the screen here in just a second. If you didn't watch last week's show, you might want to go back and watch last week's show. It gave you a hint of the upcoming trivia contest that we're doing now. Matter of fact, we told you where this trivia was going to be coming out of. So, and we didn't tell you exactly, but we gave you a very, very strong
good
hint.
yeah.
And it may still be something right here.
Stop
Quit point. I know I'm giving an unfair advantage. But if the very first person, time-stamped, that can correctly identify the person you're fixing to see on your screen, all we want you to do is just tell us who this young man is. That's it. Just tell us who this young man is.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, if you can still hear my voice, if you can correctly identify who that young man is, number 62, this is not a trick question. This is not hard at all.
No.
And we know who this is, but you may also, but the very first person that will contact us at heartofjacksoncounty@gmail.com. Keith, can you throw that? Well, you can't throw that back up. Give us a second. We're going to throw that right back up for you. And our email, which is also found on our Facebook page. It's also found on any of our media content. And this is going to be posted to Facebook only. This is not going on X. We're not doing this trivia contest on YouTube or any of our other platforms. This will be a Facebook content only.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
All right, here we go. Here's our contact info again. heartofjacksoncounty@gmail.com. First person to correctly identify who this young man is right here will win a $40 gift card from Dawn and Jason Hatcher at Springhill Harvest Market at the 4-way on 273, a.k.a. the Chipley/Camelton Highway and Peanut Road. Okay?
All right. Anybody need anything to add here?
No, just thanks for everybody watching.
It was a pleasure having you
It was a
on
very
the show,
pleasure to
Dawn.
be with y'all,
It was a
too.
pleasure. We do have some exciting new guests coming up. We want to give you a little teaser for the next show. Next Saturday is going to be another very, very amazing local business. And Keith and I have, we can attest to that, can't we? Mm-hmm. We sure can. A lot of you out there can also attest to this business as well. If you haven't been to Springhill Harvest, please visit. Please stop by and see them.
Support
them. Shoot them a message. Ask them, are you open to anybody giving you a call and say, hey, let's just say something. Have you got any creamed Indian corn? No, we don't, but we've got some good creamed corn, right?
That's right.
Ask them. Dawn and Jason, they're open to any question if they have something, right?
We're there to help.
All right.
And if you don't have it,
we will do what we can to find it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we're going to sign out from here. Again, I'm Lee.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Dawn.
And it's been a pleasure being with you today on Saturday, the 19th of July. Keep us in your prayers. Keep the show and the content and the guests and their families in your prayers. And we will, keep you in our prayers as well. Remember, all things Jackson County, at the heart of Jackson County. And we're going to sign out with our little media, and then we'll see you next week.